saying?
Msiogope.
What are they saying? What are they saying?
Protest. Ruto must go.
If you thought terrorists were only found in action movies, DCI has news for you. They say they are no longer just in fiction. They are right here in Kenya. Some of them, they claim, live in Machakos. And to prove their point, on July 19th, they arrested Kenyan activist Boniface Mwangi and accused him of facilitating terrorism. Tear gas canisters, black ammunition, hard drives, all seized in a high-profile operation. Is this a serious threat to national security or a turning point in Kenya's civic freedom?
We have done nothing wrong. Activism is not terrorism. Activism is not a crime. We have done nothing wrong. I am innocent. I've been arrested for doing nothing. They came to my house without a search warrant. So I'm innocent.
On the morning of Saturday, July 19th, 2025, detectives from the Directorate of Criminal Investigations arrested Boniface Mwangi at his residence in Lukenya, Machakos County. The charge? Facilitating terrorist activities during the June 25th anti-government protests. Mwangi, long considered a thorn in the side of Kenya's political elite, was reportedly under surveillance in the weeks following the protests. The DCI claims they were acting on credible intelligence linking him to activities that endangered public safety. At his home, police officers claim they recovered several items, 2 mobile phones, a laptop, and handwritten notebooks. While officials have not disclosed the contents of the documents, they say these materials are being analyzed for evidence of coordination or financial facilitation related to the protests. Shortly after the arrest, detectives escorted Mwangi to Nairobi for a second search operation, this time at his office, the Mageuzi hub in Hurlingham. The search at Mageuzi hub revealed a more expansive collection of evidence: 9 external hard drives, 2 laptops, company seals for Brave Media Limited and Courage Limited, a company stamp, 6 checkbooks, stamp duty documents, and more concerning to authorities, 2 unused tear gas canisters and 1 7.62mm blank round. Investigators say these items suggest logistical support for activities that may fall under Kenya's terrorism laws. The presence of ammunition, even blank, is considered sensitive under the Firearms Act and anti-terrorism regulations.
Ruto must go. He's a one-time president. He's a killer. He's a killer. Your president is a murderer of kids. Murkomen is a thug. Otalala jela pia one day.
Mwangi is being held at Pangani police station. He is scheduled to be arraigned in court on Monday, July 21st. The charges: facilitation of terrorist acts, a serious offense under the Prevention of Terrorism Act, and unlawful possession of ammunition. These charges, if upheld, could lead to lengthy imprisonment. But legal observers are questioning the strength of the state's evidence and whether this is a criminal case or a political maneuver masked as law enforcement. Just a day before his arrest, Mwangi, along with fellow activist Agatha Atuhaire and 7 regional civil society organizations, filed a petition at the East African Court of Justice. The petition is damning. It accuses President Samia Suluhu's Tanzanian government of enforced disappearances, torture, unlawful detention, sexual abuse, and illegal deportation. And it demands compensation of 130 million shillings per petitioner. This wasn't just legal paperwork. It was a shot across the bow at multiple East African regimes, including Kenya, for their silence and alleged complicity. The petition shook diplomatic waters. It demands formal apologies from not just Tanzania, but also from Kenya and Uganda for what the activists describe as regional coordination in operation. If Mwangi's arrest was meant to intimidate, it's already raising more questions than answers. News of Mwangi's arrest has sparked fierce debate online and offline. Supporters say this is a blatant attempt to criminalize dissent, a strategy Kenya has seen before. Others argue that no one is immune from scrutiny when it comes to national security. What makes this arrest particularly significant is its timing. Kenya is entering a politically sensitive period, with mounting economic pressure and a growing chorus of civic resistance. This move, critics warn, could further polarize the country and raise fears of a broader crackdown on outspoken voices. Boniface Mwangi isn't new to confrontation. His rise began in the aftermath of the 2007-2008 post-election violence, when his raw, unfiltered photography gained global attention. Since then, he has led campaigns against corruption, impunity, and police brutality through platforms like Power 254, Brave Media, and Mageuzi. Known for bold symbolic protests, including graffiti and street theater, Mwangi's activism has often placed him on a collision course with the state. But this is the first time he's facing criminal prosecution on terrorism-linked charges. As of now, Mwangi's fate lies in the courts. Monday's arraignment will reveal whether the DCI has enough to build a credible case, or if this arrest will collapse under legal scrutiny and public backlash. For many, this is no longer about just Boniface Mwangi. It's about where Kenya draws the line between dissent and danger, between national security and state power, and ultimately, it's about the future of activism in a country that still defines itself as a democracy. This arrest is not just a legal question, it is also a political moment. It tests Kenya's commitment to freedom of expression, human rights, and lawful governance. And it sends a message to every critic watching. The state is watching back. Will Mwangi's arrest be a turning point, or just another name on a growing list of silenced voices? Share your thoughts. Newsroom, Maisha TV, Gushabi Jr.